Alright guys, what's up? It's Spiderwolf back for first time around, Honkai Nexus Anima. So we're going to be doing a video because the brand new information just released for this game. It's a brand new Hoyoverse game. I don't really know too much about it other than it's supposed to be, I think it's like supposed to be like Pokemon but with like HSR characters, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we'll be taking a look at it. But before we get started, I really appreciate it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. It really help me out trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. But that being said, let's get into this. So let's see what we're dealing with. And I think there's also a new website with it too. So let's take a look. So we got our first trailer here. It's about 2 minutes long, so we'll go ahead and take a look at what this is. I think it's just supposed to be like a promotional trailer just for like, you know, nice animations, nice visuals kind of thing going on here, but you know, we'll see. I will say the game does look kind of nice. I don't know if it'll be my cup of tea though, because I'm not like, if I'm being honest, I'm not super crazy about Pokemon, but I did play Pal World for a bit and I did kind of have fun with that, so I don't really know. But we'll see. Could be fun. Wouldn't hurt to at least give it a try, right? I will say the different, I don't know, creatures, I guess you could call them, do look pretty interesting. But I think this is probably going to be more of like a chill, fun game. I don't think there's going to be like any story to this or anything like super serious. I imagine it's just going to be like a very like fun, chill game you just kind of have fun in. You know, do your Pokemon battles basically and whatnot, right? I mean, like, a lot of these are very like Pokemon-esque, right? But I feel like they're gonna maybe do it like summoners, because you know the whole controversy with like Power happened a while ago, where you can't really use the ball animation like Pokemon. I think this is just gonna be more like summons, or like they're always with us, walking around. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be like maybe not super explorative. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like, you know, maybe you have like a hub world, you like farm maybe some stuff here and there, and just overall just have fun, do battles with people, or and with any story stuff. Also, this character kind of looks like Acheron a little bit. Not entirely, but just, you know, a little bit, right? It vaguely looks like Acheron. That's kind of nice. Nice little visual trailer. Definitely has like the whole little Hoyoverse, like, you know, fade in like that with the flowers. Or feathers, I don't know what you would call it. I feel like there's a bread guy here. Dude's literally made of bread. And I guess these are going to be the main mascots for the game. At least this chick is. Hey, who knows, maybe these two will be the main characters. Okay. And if you guys do know, some of these characters are going to be from the HSR, so Honkai Pack 3rd. Some are going to be from HSR. Like, if you guys have seen, there's Blade. So there's going to be a couple different characters from the different Hoyoverse games, as well as new characters. So this is the other one here. This is going to be a gameplay trailer to see what we got. So initial thing looks very Genshin Impact coded with the UI here, which I mean it's a Hoyoverse game, makes sense, but still. We have a, looks like we have a descend button, a ascend button, we have a sprint button. I think this R button here is going to be if you want to hop off or hop on your creature, and then we have E, which I'm going to assume is going to be your summon, which summons your creature. Then we have the usual, you know, probably battle pass, backpack, characters, stuff like that, then dailies and whatnot. Okay. So, I don't know if it's going to be an open world, though. I kind of hope it's not. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit burned out from open world games. At least when it comes to gacha ones. You know, in a way, it's kind of like NTE, almost. Like, slightly, right? But, you know, kind of, well, NTE and the, or like NTE and Nanta, where you have, like, the, you know, the overall, like, modern city, and you kind of just, like, hopping around doing random stuff here. But in this case, with, like, Pokemon creatures, which have their own different abilities. Like, yeah, you've got one that's literally a glider, right? So, hey, at least it'll be pretty good traversal. I do wonder if maybe there'll be customization. I don't know what the fuck, sorry for me to say, for characters. Also, hey, that's cool. You can change, speed up the time if you sit down. I guess not too bad. I'm assuming though characters are going to be gacha, and then I wouldn't be surprised if maybe some of these like creatures are going to be in the gacha as well. Or they could just make all the creatures free to play, you know? They could definitely do it a couple different ways for how they want to monetize this. The game does look pretty, very pretty though. Very simplistic though, so this shouldn't be like too crazy on phones, I feel like. But it looks pretty chill. Unless you're just kind of hanging around this like big city. I don't know how big it is. But, you know, we'll find out eventually, right? Okay. I do kind of like how the creatures do follow you around. I do wonder if maybe they'll add an update where you can like have more creatures that follow you around, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. Or I guess your pets. Oh, there is a creator customization thing. Sorry if I'm blocking. Let me move my camera over here so you guys can see a little bit more of the corner here. Yeah, I guess right here is okay for right now. Yeah, if you guys can see, there's actually like a little hair customization here going on. That's cool. So you can create your own character. All right. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I was wondering if like, because it kind of felt like with that dude character we saw earlier that sat down on the bench, it kind of seemed like they were going to maybe have some sort of character customization involved in here, but that's really cool. That's really, really cool. Okay. I'm going to cam back really quick. All right. Well, you can make basically whatever waifu or, you know, self-insert character you want. Looks like there's also different like goofy things you can do with your pets here and there. Or interactions. That's cool. And then also like helping out in the real world with different jobs. Damn, dude lost his nut. Unlucky. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's cool. It's a minigame where you can actually play as like maybe whatever creature you own, or like maybe you can choose one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this is gonna be just like a fun kind of like chill game. There's like a lot of like fun mini games here. Okay, that's cool. I've got one where you use a Destructo Panda, just like break everything. That's actually pretty cool. This is also kind of, this reminds me of like one of those like what's it, like anger rooms where you kind of like let out all your anger, just destroy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is kind of like confirming more of like what I was thinking of. Like this is just gonna be like more of like a chill, fun game you just kind of have fun with, nothing too serious really. I do wonder what the gameplay. Oh, whoa, what the fuck is this? Hold on, let me back this up. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be like the actual like gameplay for the game. So maybe that's gonna be like how you collect the different like creatures, right? So on the bottom here we have the different creatures that you do own. So we have gold and then purple. Purple's probably like 4 stars, and gold is going to be like your higher rarity ones, I imagine. We have 3 character slots here. So I'm guessing maybe like the first one's going to be the main character, like your character you can choose, and the other 2 going to maybe be for, you know, other characters you can summon for potentially. We have a bunch of stuff here on the left, which I'm guessing is going to be like, yeah, okay, so it looks like maybe it's going to be like, oh, who's a fighter, who's a healer. Look, there's like a revive symbol here. There's like a bell supporters, maybe defensive. So there's probably gonna be like a bunch of different ones where you kind of like have to like figure out what kind of team you want to build. And it looks like there may be a cap of 5 creatures on your side only, and it looks like they have a chibi mode as well. Yeah, so this you can only have five on your side at a time, and then you're fighting against another. Was that 6? Looks like, yeah, this is 6 enemies. Kind of unfair. Okay, interesting. And then, okay, and then whatever characters you have here basically give a random buff or a debuff potentially to your side or the enemy side, depending on what it is. And then, is it locked, or can you also have the other character? Because there's the Kiana here also, but I don't see her. You know, in a way, this is kind of like very similar to that one minigame in Genshin where you use the slimes. If you guys remember that, if you guys ever played that in Genshin, there's like the minigame where you have like the slimes that like do different things. This is very similar to that. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of like take that system and just like adopted it here. Oh, we have another character here. It's like a gold ranking. And then we have different items here as well. And then we have an opponent up here, which is a bread guy. Okay. Interesting. And then we have different skills you can buy, I guess. Oh, you can give different... Is these... I don't know if these are weapons or... Yeah, these look like they're weapons. I guess you can maybe give weapons to different... Yeah, it looks like you can give weapons to your creatures and also to your your characters down here on the bottom, I think. But also we have 3 slots here, 3 gold rarity characters, which is interesting. Okay. There's also a shop button here. We have a trophy button, a life button. Okay, interesting. I think for the most part it's going to be auto. It's just more so you just set it up and then the game will just kind of play for you. And then these are going to be the different skills you can get. It looks like you can only have one of these characters selected at a time. That will give a debuff or debuff to the team or enemy team. But I don't know if you can, if it goes by like if it swaps, or maybe like after a certain amount of time they swap over, or maybe if it's like round based, like the next round then it'll swap to like the next character. So like it's this pink character here, this pink character, and then maybe the next round it'll swap to Blade. I'm not too sure how that works, or maybe you can choose like who you want to focus on to use. Well, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I might be down if it's like a chill game like this. Is that it? Oh, that was it. I thought there was more. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of down. It looks like just a general fun chill game you can just kind of have fun with and chill. It looks like depending on the stage too, it looks like you can have more of your creatures out or less. Because, you know, like I just said, depending on how it is. There is a website though to this, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, so I made it to the website here. You can actually access it through the Twitter here. And basically that's what the website looks like. Alright guys, so if you go to the website here, you go from the Twitter, there's actually going to be a join test button because there's going to be, I think, a CBT or, you know, beta test basically. And then there's going to be a little questionnaire here once you do log in. So let's take a look at what this questionnaire is going to have. Ooh, a bit of a downside here, guys. This test does only work for iOS mobile devices. I don't know why. Maybe there's like a weird partnership, but yeah, I sadly don't apply. I don't have an iPhone, so this won't apply to me. But if you guys do have an Apple, you are eligible to be able to, like, you know, get into this. But I do not, so I probably will not be able to, unless there's a PC port for those. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, I guess maybe there might be a PC one because they didn't mention on the PS1. Let me see. All right. Well, pretty much, you know, the service not too bad. It's just like I thought there was an iOS thing, but I guess it's just more so like only for mobile. It's iOS, but there's a PC port. So if you know you're interested, if you only have a PC but you don't have an Apple, you can still apply for the PC version. So that's good at least. I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh shoot, what the fuck? But for you guys who only have Android, you know, kind of get unlucky there, sadly. But well, you know, wait, let's take a look at the website here. So we have a couple different things here. We have let's see, Puddly Pup. Bro, look at the fucking pastry over here. He has energy called Jules, and then we have height. He's a striker. Satiation. Let's see. Okay, interesting. What is this? Oh, we have all the different ones. Okay, so like secret ones here, which we'll find out later. This dude literally looks like he's doing the Gogeta pose, or the fusion dance pose, I mean. Okay, interesting. What else do we have? We have tail leap. It's a hate aspect. Interesting. Explorer. I wonder what these aspects mean in these traits. We have Bun Mari. Oh, it's just kind of cute. Run. It looks like an alien. Light aspect and striker. We have Inky Foal. Memory and Gladiator. Has a lot of energy. Apollonius. Light Protector has a lot more energy. Okay. Feline Noxy, Protector Dark. We have Heart Cease Love and Blaster. Definitely still love with the heart. Looks like a very insect-based creature. Has a lot of energy, 74. Okay. It's a Blaster. Volberry. Satiation again. Mastermind. I guess Satiation is what, and what has to do with food. And then love, you know, kind of simple. Dark is like anything has like a dark aesthetic. Something with light has a light aesthetic. Squirt Scythe War. I like how fucking War has a gun. War's gun. So I guess War's supposed to be like destruction, and it's a gladiator. This one has a shit ton of energy though. 288 joules. No idea what this means exactly, but it's interesting. Okay. We have Mush Gloomini. Looks pretty cute. It's kind of like a cat, but a mushroom. It has 25 energy. It's a dark striker. We have Fey Flux. Change. Okay, maybe it can transform kind of like Ditto. It has Mastermind skill or trait. What else? We got Lipanamel? What the heck? This thing looks kind of weird. It's like a weird butterfly friends thing. 66 energy has beauty aspect, and it's a hothead. I'll definitely see that in its personality there. We have Donubi. This one's hate aspect and a mastermind. Even though this one has food, this one doesn't have the satiation doing, which is interesting. Okay. We have Alice Spur. This one's peace, and it's the cherubim trait. I feel like, I'll be honest, guys. Letting you guys know my initial thoughts. I think this guy's gonna be meta. I think he's gonna be a meta healer, meta reviver for your teams. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there for you guys. I think this guy's gonna be meta in the future, so just keep that in mind. Letting you guys know first. I think this guy's gonna be meta. We have Magus Drake, aspect right. Not sure what that means. And we have Gladiator. And we have non here, satiation again, protector. This one does have food, so I guess it kind of just depends. Maybe if they're made more out of food, then they count, because the other one didn't count, right? A satiation here. We have Pupanu. This one's also satiation. This one's literally just a ramen. What is it? Ramen seal. It's an explorer type. We have Boba Burb. This one's is satiability. A bit different from the food one, the satiation one. This one's a blaster type. Dude's literally just a penguin made out of boa. Unlucky. Careful not to suck his balls, Mary. Anyways, eggnog. Okay, let's go based off of eggnog. Competition, which is interesting. One thing I will say about interesting is competition is that it's like has a very special color to it. It's also mastermind. Okay, interesting. Just fucking charging up. We have Damisk. change aspect, and then trait mascot. Dude just fucking vanished. Okay, so I guess change has something to do with like trading things, and I guess also literally vanishing. We have Cubblade, Regret, and Hothead. Some of these are just interesting, like traits or fucking aspects, man. Like regret and war. What am I gonna say? Like depression is the next one. We have Martial Bird, also competition. This one's Gladiator. This one looks like it might be pretty good. We have Plume Loon, Beauty, and Cherubim. This one I feel like might also be good as well. It's pretty cool. We have Mimu, literally just the cat milk box, Insatiability, and Gladiator. We have Vixie Morn, Dark and Hot-Headed. It's like I'm not familiar with Pokemon Super well, but this is like what Eevee? It's like Eevee, right? Like one of the Eevee evolutions. We have Eggs Love or Egg Loves, Weakness, and Striker. Dude does not look like he can get around easily. Chimara. This one looks really cool though. I think it's supposed to be based like a oh yeah, or my bad, Chimera. I think it's supposed, yeah, because it's like Chimera, right? The Chimeras usually have like a lion and like a was a snake tail. So it's Light Explorer. This one looks pretty cool. Donatello. Well, like the Ninja Turtle. It's dark aspect and it's a blaster. Seems kind of cool. A little sad. Friggle or Fry? Oh, Fryggle. So it's made of fries? Yeah, it has like a ketchup butt and then has like fry wings or fry tail. As a satiation and hot-headed. Okay. We have Foolhardy. Some of the names are pretty goofy. It's Pride aspect and Explorer. Honestly, just looks like an alien. Clocked. Memory and then Cherubim. So another one of these like resurrecting kind of looking ones. It looks kind of cool though. Looks like it's getting blown away. We have Chocolate Moore, Love aspect, and Gladiator. So she likes to throw a lot of bubbles around. And then we're back to Puddly-Pup. Oh, pretty cool. Interesting creatures. And here are the characters. So we have Nana Faye. Then we have who else? Part of the others, I guess. Wow. Animaster, okay. Casio Rolex. Why does bro have the name of Rolex in there? Bro, I'll be honest, this guy just looks like Gallagher. He just looks like Gallagher. He looks kind of cool though. I wonder if it's gonna be like a summonable character or if it's no, it's probably right because we did see characters that are available to be summoned, so probably a summonable character. Maple Manby, we did see her. And then we have Kiana, yeah, alright. Pretty cool. Others, those you will encounter during your journey. Okay. Game features, it's a big world, explore it. So it sounds like it might be open world-esque. Or at least a big world. Let's see. Chaos, companions in chaos and allies in justice. Every step we take together, precious memory. Let's duel. So yeah, this is gonna be the main battle aspect, kind of tabletop or whatever. Game features is the mysterious anime, serve friend or foe, cover the truths together with old allies and new friends. Yeah, some new characters and some old characters. Pretty cool. I think that should basically be about it. I don't know if I missed anything. Yeah, no, that should basically be about it. But yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, well, I'll definitely let you guys know about any new information that does come out. And then if we do get into the beta, I will, probably live stream it. Maybe make a video out of it. We'll see. But with that being said, I'll see y'all later. If you are new here, consider subscribing and liking this the video because, hey, it would help me out. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of this again, I'll let you guys know when more info does come out. But with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Peace and take care, everybody.